On a chilly November morning in 1970, a hiker stumbled upon a discovery that would baffle investigators for decades. In Norway's Isdalen, also known as Death Valley, lay the charred remains of an unidentified woman. Her body was surrounded by peculiar clues, bottles of gasoline, mysterious labels stripped from clothing, and coded notes. Who was this enigmatic woman? Was she a spy, a victim of foul play, or did she take her own life? This is the unsolved mystery of the Isdal Woman, a case that defies explanation. It was November 29, 1970, when the Isdal Woman was discovered by a man hiking with his daughters. Her body was partially burned, and investigators noted that her wrists were positioned oddly, almost as if in a defensive posture. Close to her, they found strange items: a pair of boots, a burned passport, and empty bottles that once held gasoline. The labels had been meticulously removed from her clothing, and no identifying documents were found. The autopsy revealed a chilling detail: the woman had ingested 50 to 70 fentanyl pills, a potent sedative. But if this was a suicide, why the gasoline? Why the elaborate erasure of her identity? In the days that followed, more questions emerged. Inside 2 suitcases left at the Bergen railway station, investigators discovered wigs, eyeglasses without prescriptions, and clothing, all with the labels removed. Even stranger were the cryptic notes written in a code that baffled investigators. Eventually, the code was cracked, revealing a list of locations and dates. It appeared the woman had been traveling extensively throughout Europe. She had checked into multiple hotels under various aliases, including Fenella Lorch and Claudia Tielt. Each time, she claimed to be from different countries. But why was she moving from city to city, adopting new identities along the way? The Isdal Woman's case captured the public's imagination, leading to a storm of theories. Some believed she was a Cold War spy, moving covertly across borders. The 1970s were rife with espionage, and Norway's proximity to Russia made it a hotspot for intelligence activity. Others suggested she was involved in illicit activities, perhaps a smuggler or part of an underground network. There were even whispers of the supernatural, with some claiming the area around her body was cursed, a nod to the name Death Valley. The spy theory gained traction when it was revealed that the Isdal Woman often asked for rooms with balconies overlooking the city, a common tactic used by spies to transmit or receive signals. Her aliases, too, seemed carefully crafted, with slight linguistic variations, to avoid suspicion. Furthermore, her travel patterns coincided with locations of military significance, leading some to speculate she was gathering intelligence. But if she was a spy, who was she working for? And why was her death staged in such a bizarre manner? Despite extensive efforts, the Isdal Woman's true identity remains unknown. A forensic reconstruction of her face provided the public with an idea of what she might have looked like, but no one came forward to claim her. Her dental records suggested she had undergone unique procedures in Eastern Europe, adding another layer of intrigue. In recent years, advances in forensic science have allowed experts to extract isotopes from her teeth, which revealed she likely spent time in Central Europe during her childhood. This new information narrowed down her possible origins, but failed to provide a definitive answer. To this day, the Isdal Woman's case remains unsolved. Was she a spy caught in the crosshairs of international intrigue? A victim of a tragic personal struggle? Or something else entirely? Each clue, from the coded notes to the wigs and aliases, paints a picture of a life shrouded in mystery. Yet, none of it brings us closer to the truth. Some mysteries are destined to remain unsolved, their secrets buried with those who lived them. The Isdal Woman's story is a haunting reminder of the unknown, a puzzle with too many pieces missing. Until we uncover the truth, her story lingers, a ghost of the past echoing into the present.